All right, today is peel day. Of course, my cat is eating food right now, so sorry if you hear some crunching in the background. I just wanted to show you kind of like my skin, and I think the place in my house with the best lighting right in front of the window. So I'm a little nervous, I guess. One, just because it is an expensive peel. So one, I'm just nervous I won't see results, and I'm spending, you know, a couple $100s or a few $100s on this. I did ask for money for my birthday and Christmas to put towards it. About half of it is getting paid for from gifts from my family and friends. The other half I am paying up front. And so this is my skin today. I'll zoom in a second, but I'm getting the VI Peel Purify with Precision Plus. So not only is it supposed to be good for if you have active acne, but it's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation. So if you kind of look at my skin, you might not see, and I don't mean necessarily like the redness from the acne scarring. You kind of can see there are certain spots of my face, mostly like right in this area, there's a little bit of a darker spot. I think there's some over here that's a little bit darker, and then even up here in my forehead, it's just a little bit darker skin than like the center of my face. So I definitely have some uneven skin tone, so I guess I'm a little nervous that the peel might make that really more pronounced. Esthetician analyzed my skin, so I went in for a consultation first, so it's not like I'm just like I decided I'm gonna do this out of nowhere. So I went in for a consultation. They have already looked at my skin, and they did recommend this one for my skin. So I'm going to trust the place I'm going. In my area, they're very well recommended, thousands of reviews. I've been following their page for a couple years before I even decided to go in for a consultation. So overall, it's not that I don't trust them, I'm just nervous for myself. I always get nervous before anything new, which is why I skipped my coffee this morning. I'm going to wait until afterwards, just because I didn't want to have any more anxiety jitters than I already do. So anyway, let's get to the skin. Right now, I actually have a flare up I didn't have before. And by I mean, when I went for my consultation about 2 weeks ago, most of the things I had on my face was mostly scarring with maybe like just a couple breakouts. Since I've been there, I had a new breakout start on my chin. I did put on some mascara just to look a little alive today. And my left side of my face, thankfully, is kind of like my better side. You still see definitely, you know, hyperpigmentation, acne scarring, and this is an active pimple. This one does feel a little bumpy, but overall, I mean, this area is just really pigmented. There is one little pimple here, but this whole area is, you know, dark, so just thought I would show my skin. But yeah, this side is the one where it's just like, ugh, it's so bad. It's so bad for me. So don't look at my skin and be like, oh, that's not even bad. This is bad for me, okay? I have had one chemical peel before, or I've had a couple peels before, but they were kind of more like a light peel, like a glycolic acid peel. I think maybe like 20 or 30% that I got done at my dermatologist office like over a year ago, and those were fine. Stung just a little bit, but those ones you only left on your face for, I don't even remember the amount of time, not long at all, and then you would wash it off. And those ones you didn't even peel, like my skin didn't peel at all. So these ones, from what I've seen, you do peel, like your skin will actually flake and peel off. However, the esthetician that I am going to, or who I went to for my consultation, she said, since I do have a history of using like Retin-A, because I was on tretinoin for a while, and then occasionally I do use some other exfoliating products. She said since my skin has already been using those products in the past, that I might not peel as much as someone who has never used those types of products before, just because my skin has already been exfoliated in the past. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Again, here's my skin. Man, yeah, this side, I'm hoping to see like some pretty good results on this side for sure, since there's really not a ton of active acne on this side. But yeah, follow along. Hello, I am back. looking like a crazy person. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, the peel is on, and it has like an orangey brown look to it. I can't wash it off for 4 hours. It finished up at 11. I will wash it off at 3. So I said I was getting the VI Purify Precision Plus. Change of plans. We ended up going with just the Purify. So when I went in for my consultation, at that time, my skin was actually pretty good, where I didn't have a lot of active acne. It was mostly hyperpigmentation. So today, like I said, lots of flare-ups happening. So she took a look at my skin. She recommended the VI Peel Purify instead. And this peel does address acne scarring too, so it's not like it doesn't address scarring, and that's what I was worried about, because at first I was like, oh, well, I mean, I am worried about my scarring. And she said, well, technically, all of the peels do address scarring. The Precision Plus is a lot more about like lightening, especially those people that have sun damage and stuff like that. So the VI Peel purifies for acne, active acne, acne scarring, oily skin. It has benzoyl peroxide, kojic acid, hydrocortisone. It's targeted to tackle active acne, and it's made for acne prone skin, which, hello, that's me. It increases cellular turnover to open pores, eliminates P. acnes bacteria, and soothes inflammation and redness. So that is what we decided to go with. She went over 3 times, so 3 passes after she cleansed my skin. She went over with the peel, with the solution, kind of fanned it down, let it dry, went over again a second time, did the same process, then a 3rd time. The very first time, I felt, weirdly enough, the stinging I felt the first pass was up here in this region, and that's weird for me because I never feel sensitive there. I was assuming any sensitivity I would feel would probably be like in this area and chin, and I didn't feel that the first pass. So that was surprising. And then the second pass is when she kind of was a little more aggressive, she said, and that's when I felt it more in this region, like the cheeks, and then a little bit in the chin. And it's just crazy, like what it looks like. I mean, I'm assuming since she did put the solution on, and you know, she did have to not like aggressively scrub, but you do have to rub the solution into your skin. You want it to penetrate. I mean, now my skin's just looking very red, and it's making that active acne look very much more noticeable, and it just looks crazy. Like, my skin just looks so bad with this peel on, I feel like. I don't know. Oh, you can see the line from when I put my mask on when I went out the door. So I'm just hoping that by having to wear my mask just while I went through checkout, which after the peel, I put my mask on for maybe 3 minutes, and then I took it off when I was out the door. I hope that didn't like take off any of the solution, you know, in my problem area. I mean, obviously you can still see the peel that it's on. I just hope that it didn't like, I don't know, make the peel come off faster, because obviously I want it to be in those areas. Okay, long story short, let me stop rambling. So basically, today is day 1. So 4 hours post-treatment, I am supposed to cleanse the skin, gently pat dry, and that's when I'll apply my first VI Peel Purify towelette to all areas where the peel was applied, and then wait 10 minutes and then apply a thin layer of the post-peel protectant and reapply that as needed. And then step 3, apply the SPF. So the SPF is necessary every morning. I get a booklet which has step-by-step instructions for each day too, but essentially it's basically cleansing with what they gave me. They gave me the cleanser, the post-peel protectant, and the SPF. I'm pretty much using these products only for the next week. She actually recommended 10 days before I introduce any of my regular skincare products back in. So peeling isn't really supposed to get crazy till day 3, days like 3 to 7. So that will be interesting to see. But yeah, so as of today, this is like 1 hour post-peel. Applied, haven't cleansed or anything obviously, but it smelled so freaking weird, and I knew I recognized the smell. Puts it on and I'm just like, the smell is so familiar. Like I'm like, I can't put my finger on it, but the smell is so familiar. And she was like, well, this might sound weird, but some people have told me that it smells like cadaver. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that is it. It's formaldehyde. And I'm like, what are the ingredients in this peel? Are there formaldehyde in this peel? Because that's exactly what it smells like, formaldehyde. But anyway, yeah, so day 1. Follow along if you want to see the rest. Bye. Okay, I thought I would come and do one last update for day 1. After 4 hours, I just washed my face with the cleanser they gave me. And they said just to use a pea-sized amount, so that went very far. Just a little bit, gave a really good lather, so I was able to cleanse my skin, pat it dry, and then use the towelettes that came with the peel. You're supposed to wipe your face down everywhere. Surprisingly, this didn't burn at all. I was just kind of expecting it to burn. They said it might sting a little bit this first time, and it might make your skin itchy. So far, so good. I'm assuming the itchiness might come later, but 10 minutes after that, you have to put on a special cream, which is also an anti-itch cream, and I just applied that. So now that all that oranginess and redness is off, here's just my skin again, where we're sitting at the end of day 1. And now that I feel like I have the process down, I think from here, I'll kind of just come on and maybe just show pictures each day, unless I really want to show like a close-up video of the peeling. So maybe I'll just like insert video clips instead of me just like giving updates, and then I'll give a final update once I'm done peeling. So yeah, just thought I'd come in and say the first cleanse went good. So far, no itching, no stinging, nothing like that. Today is day 4, and day 4, according to the take-home booklet they gave me, is supposed to be the first of 2 days with the most peeling. And I pretty much started peeling everywhere at this point except my forehead. I do have some peeling down here now. Yesterday was the first day where I noticed like some of those bigger chunks, but every time I wash my face, that pretty much comes off. Today it's mostly just flakiness. When I kind of like scrunch my forehead, I can see that dryness, and it's very like scaly feeling right here. So I think my forehead will probably start peeling today or tomorrow, but can't really say for sure if I'm seeing improvements yet. I thought I was on this side for sure, but this side just has such like red marks still. I think that redness just isn't going away yet. So it's only day 4. They say best results show up around 7 to 14 days, so we'll see. Quick update, day 8 today. I'm sweating a little bit right now, so if my face looks kind of oily, it is definitely from that. Definitely, obviously the redness and stuff is still there, but most of my active acne is gone. When I rub my hand over my face, it feels so smooth. Which obviously that's why they say you need like a series of peels, but yeah. Okay, it has been a month. It has been a month since the chemical peel, and here's my skin today. I would say overall, I definitely noticed a lot of like fresh, glowy skin in like the week or two after the peel. Now I can definitely tell that that's kind of like faded, you know, and I think that's why they say you can get peels every 4 to 6 weeks. I just hit my 1 month from today is when I had the peel. Please excuse my cat chewing in the background if you can hear him. Now I am having some breakouts still, so I would say I'm getting about 5 to 7, maybe 5 to 8 new pimples a week. So like these two, this one and this one are actual like bumps I can feel. This one too. So 1, 2, 3 are bumps I can feel. The rest is actually smooth. So that rest of that is just acne scarring, which is really frustrating. This one is a little bit raised, but for the most part, a lot of those red speckles are scars or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And then on this side, when I run my hand across my skin, I feel these ones here, 1, 2. Other than that, I maybe feel just a little bit of texture here. Other than that, my face feels really, really smooth. So I just know like right now, compared to where my skin was, I would say even 2 months ago, my skin has come a long way. I am happy with it. So as unhappy I am with my skin overall compared to where it was about a year ago, I'm happy where my skin is compared to where it was about 2 months ago. So again, I'll insert like a photo here kind of showing like what I'm talking about when I had a really, really bad breakout. And I think that's kind of where all this scarring is coming from. I think my skin, just like my skin tone, it really scars easily, or it leaves those red marks really easily. So my goal moving forward is to try to keep my breakouts minimal, keep this hyperpigmentation under control. I would love to get more peels. However, the one that I ended up getting was with a coupon that I had, which was just a $10 off birthday coupon. It was like $250, I think. And the one that I really wanted to get was the VI Purify Precision Plus. That one's like a $350 peel, I think, and that's just something I can't afford right now. I can't afford that every 4 to 6 weeks. So as my skin hopefully continues to heal, if it's something I think I can afford, you know, as my wedding gets closer and I'm really noticing some of that hyperpigmentation, I would love to get this again. But for now, I think it was a really good reset for my skin, where I kind of got a good reset, a new starting point. Now I feel like I just had a appointment with my dermatologist, and so we kind of have a new plan moving forward, and I feel like I'm just kind of like starting fresh with my skin. So again, this is kind of what it looks like. I'll try to put the clips side by side if I can. Otherwise, just wanted to say I did have a good experience overall. Definitely pricey. Nothing you're gonna see drastic results with in just one peel. I mean, I felt like right away my results did look drastic, but I feel like, you know, after a month, they don't necessarily seem like they're still lasting, really. So, hi kitty. That's really it. So, thanks for watching my video. If you're interested to see more skincare videos or beauty videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.